Our chief political analyst, Matthew Dowd, our chief legal analyst, Dan Abrams. Matt, let me begin with you. So Steve Bannon clearly paying a price for his comments to Michael Wolff, but he's not the only one in the book with these revelations. And what you read on the page there is what we've been hearing from behind the scenes for a long time.
I have to say, every time I hear stable genius, I smile because it feels like it's Tom Smith, the horse trainer from Seabiscuit, when you talk about a stable genius. I think this is an unbelievable breakup we've seen in this. I think that we haven't seen a breakup in this kind of celebrity sort of thing, and probably since Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. It's probably going to take years to fix. And I think the president is, as you watched him, his behavior has only confirmed what all of those people on the record and off the record said in the book. All
these questions about the president's mental capacity, Dan Abrams. And Michael Wolff, the author, said yesterday that some of these aides even talk about invoking the 25th Amendment, but that's pretty far-fetched.
Let's be clear. As a legal matter, the 25th Amendment is a liberal pipe dream, and for two reasons. Number one, the amendment was enacted post-John Kennedy being shot, and the fear was there's going to be a president who's in a coma. What are we going to do? Now, some are going to say, this is the same. Okay. As a procedural matter, it's harder than impeachment.
Right. You have to get a majority of the cabinet first, and then two-thirds.
First, you have to get the vice president. Yeah. Then you have to get the majority of the cabinet. If the president then objects to that, you have to get two-thirds of the House and the Senate. With impeachment, you only need the majority of the House. So if the president is going to be kicked out of office based on a constitutional principle, it's going to be impeachment. It's not going to be the 25th Amendment.
Meantime, one of the things we're seeing is, though, new reporting also about Robert Mueller and his special counsel investigation, focusing more on obstruction of justice. That's going to raise the question of, is Mueller going to ask the president for an interview? Will the president grant it?
I think Mueller is going to ask the president for an interview, and I don't think the president's going to grant it. My guess is that his lawyers are going to offer to submit some sort of written statement, something that assures them that he didn't do anything wrong. That's not what Mueller wants. Mueller doesn't want some statement from the president. He wants to be able to sit across the table from him, or have one of his investigators do it, ask him questions, see what the responses are, follow up with additional questions, and be able to ask about any topic that they want. In my view, there's no way that's going to happen. We'll see.
Before we go, Matt, I got to ask you, Oprah 2020, it was all over Twitter last night after that speech. She says she's not interested at all, but if she were to get in, the next day she'd probably be leading the fight for the Democratic nomination.
She'd be leading the Democratic ticket, and I've learned in the last 18 months, 2 years, never to discount anything and anybody running in this. I think Oprah has to decide is where her power is, president or as a pastor of the country, and she has to make that decision.
We will be watching. Thanks to you both very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.